Look at that.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Mitch Marner, Auston Matthews in the handshake line. These guys are buddies at home, line mates at home, and one of them... What?
Looks pissed.
Well, I don't think Austin's thrilled. I mean, I don't blame him.
Well, I mean, Austin,
would you be happy?
Austin was a hair from doing to Mitch what Mitch did to him.
Oh, yeah.
Taking the puck off him and ending the thing.
It was going to happen because of one of them. Both of them had
Right?
primary assists.
Didn't it feel like it? Dude, there's 4 points from a 5-goal championship game in that photo. They both had spectacular nights, and one of them is being talked about like he fucking stinks at hockey today.
Well, and Warren Sapp, of all people, NFL great, called out Auston Matthews.
No, that wasn't Warren Sapp.
Oh, it wasn't actually Warren Sapp?
No, that's Warren Sharp.
Oh, Warren Sharp. Okay, different
he's
guy.
A football analyst.
Different.
Well, I got the sport right.
Yeah, he's
and I got the first name right. Sorry.
Okay.
Listen, there was a lot of stuff to collect, and I'm tired. But Marner and Matthews had great games last night, and we are. I promise you, if you're an American and you're tuning into this, we are going to talk Team USA as well.
We're going to talk about how they lost.
Well, I feel like that needs to be the highlight, but also the Matthews setup with Brady Tkachuk, and what I loved about that was the State's tying goal in the first period.
Yep.
What I loved about that is Tkachuk is in tight, Matthews is in tight. What are they doing? Causing chaos in front of the goaltender. What do we ask the Leafs to do? Cause chaos.
Go to the net.
Exactly.
Matthews had an unbelievable game.
He did.
I think from start to finish, he was really great. And yeah, I think he had a really good tournament. I think they unlocked something when he was playing with Hughes early on. And then this game, they switched up the lines a little. And even then, he was dominant. And overtime, like if it's not for Binnington standing on his head and making a couple amazing glove saves, like he has a couple more. And he hit a couple posts very early on the first 2 games.
Canada got one too.
Matthews had a good tournament.
Yes, he did.
Who is the U.S.'s best forward in this tournament? Because for me, it comes down to Matthews. Larkin was very, very good.
Eichel has to be in that conversation because of what he does defensively and offensively.
I think a better question is what American had a bad tournament?
Chris Kreider.
Oh,
He scored a goal
he did score a goal.
and a good one.
Yeah.
Like early in his first game. Like they were
Adam
unbelievable.
Fox didn't have a good.
I don't think. Yeah, Adam Fox didn't.
Like, are you sure?
But we're not doing USA.
No.
No.
I'm
Sorry,
talking
sorry.
Mitch and Austin.
Yeah.
Mitch.
No,
and
well,
Austin.
sorry. The reason I asked that question is because, like, I know I'm a Leaf fan. I know. I know I have my biases. Like, I thought he was top 3.
Are we not feeling
Matthews,
though?
yeah.
Are we not feeling though that the these guys, these two specifically, because Willie has never been really in the conversation with people who have a brain of clutch performances. Willie did it at the World Championships when he ran over Henrik Lundqvist. Remember that? He was great on that team.
Oh, yeah.
He's been great in the playoffs. And if you look at Willie's points spread and goals scored, right? They're all about even, the 3 of them, in terms of points scored, but Willie scores consistently, whereas what we've seen from Mitch and Austin a little bit is in bunches. Oh, they got 5 points in one game, but that was zeros for the rest of the thing or whatever. And I'm generalizing, but you understand the point. And I think when you look at how they performed here, we all wanted to see, can these guys do it in a big game? Because that's been the knock, and rightfully so. They're 1 for 8 in playoff series, right?
Yeah, like this didn't fall out of the sky.
So,
like I gotta. Can I read a text I got about the final goal?
yeah.
This is Rachel Dory. I'm seeing many people criticize Matthews on the OT winner, and frankly, he's actually the 3rd guy to blame, not first. Fox took a bad path. He needed to go around the left side of the net. Maybe you can bring the goal up on the thing.
Sure.
What's it called?
The screen.
You know what I'm talking about. That's not what I meant. I meant the you know the name of the thing on the website?
NHL Edge.
There it
breakdown?
is.
Yeah. Or we can do like stop and stop on the actual video, whichever one you want.
Yeah, no. Let's use the edge thing.
Okay.
Fox took a bad path. He needed to go around the left side of the net to catch the rim. He didn't, and because he also took a bad path, he couldn't get to Marner. Based on the Hines defensive system, this is John Hines, the center is supposed to rotate to the corner player, and the high winger, Hughes, that's Jack Hughes, is supposed to slide down to where McDavid is. So on fault, it's Fox, Hughes, then Matthews. Most people wouldn't know the Heinz defensive system, but I worked for him, so I thought I'd give you that insight, which is excellent insight to have. So if you can press play, I'll read it while you're playing it. Fox took a bad path. He needed to go around the left side of the net to catch the rim. He didn't, and because he also took a bad path, he couldn't get to Marner. Based on the Heinz defensive system, the C is supposed to rotate the corner player, and the high winger, Hughes, is supposed to slide down to where McDavid is. So, like, I mean, the visual for Matthews is horrendous. Like, he's on McDavid and then leaves him, right? But no, look right there. No one has Marner. Mm-hmm. So McDavid, you're choosing between McDavid and Marner at that point. Marner is wide open. McDavid is wide open. Now, you probably leave Marner wide open. He's
not. He can't shoot from where he is.
He's along that. It'd be a miracle if that shot went in on Connor Hellebuck from that angle. He's somewhere between the half wall and the corner. It's not going in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so right now, you can't see, but behind 21 there's 23, which is Adam Fox. So she was saying earlier, so Adam Fox is over there.
It's right off the face-off,
he's
too.
supposed to come around the left side to get that puck, and everything's kind of clear there. So he goes around the right
and
side.
Makar reads it perfectly.
He should have gone around the left side, and he probably is on Marner, gets that puck. It's a little less of an open play there.
Can you?
And then, yeah.
Sorry, can you show off the face-off again? Because I almost wonder if, like, I know McDavid shoots it right off the face-off. Like, based on the way the play broke down, you almost wonder if he missed on purpose.
No, I think it hits someone in front, right?
Hannafin, I believe.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. So I don't know if he missed on purpose. I think it's just puck
worked
goes
out
off a
that
body, goes into the corner. Right?
Everyone, like, look how fast Makar reads that. Look how fast. He rips around to Marner. No one's there. Everyone's open. Everyone is open here. Marner's open. Taves is open. McDavid's open. Who's 29? Brock Nelson is forced to leave Makar.
Brock Nelson.
Everyone just panics and goes, oh, shit. It's just Braden Point, who's the only one who's covered by Hannafin.
Look
how
the numbers
fast
coming out.
I've been in the gym. Yay. Look at everybody out on the ice. Woo! There's Crosby.
Hey,
87.
All the numbers
Let's
coming
go.
out is amazing.
Let's go. And Doughty going to Binnington.
Right away.
You see all the guys hug? That's hilarious.
Look at them hugging.
Yeah.
So it's rare you get to blame it
go.
on one guy.
I wish they kept going with that.
Yeah, I
that
just
was
want to keep
cool.
watching this. I want to keep.
Just show the whole ceremony.
Yeah.
Right off the face off.
It's one of those things that we have been waiting for these two guys in Leaf uniforms to do it. And now the question is not, can they? We've seen it. They came up both very big for their teams in a big game. Now it's about, can you do it with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the seeming curse that we have hanging over us? And I think once you've done it, you've done it. Mm-hmm. And then you know you can do it. But I feel like being in this tournament, especially for those guys, the talent that both of them were around. And I think you look at Marner, man, like, look at the legends he is playing with, right? The U.S. team's younger. Like, Matthews is the core of that team, right? Along with the Kachucks and whatever. There isn't like...
They're all in the sweet spot.
Yeah, they are.
You don't have the Crosby Doughty Marchand. You don't have that there on Team USA.
And I wonder for a guy like Mitch, if he goes, okay, there's just that little bit of extra now I know stuff that you bring back.
Who in this tournament has more aura than Sidney Crosby?
Nobody.
Nobody in hockey.
Nobody.
Having that on your team has got to be the most surreal friggin' thing ever.
And Mitch was set up to score an overtime goal by him in the first game, set up the overtime winner in the last game. I know a lot. Listen, a lot of Toronto media got on Mitch, and I really want to say that I really respected the way that you handled it on Wednesday and said, I don't know what game you're watching.
What? it's a 4-game tournament, right? Well, and heading into that, he had only played 3 games. Mm-hmm. Scored the OT winner in 1. The game against the Americans, I didn't look at it as Mitch being bad. I looked at it as the line didn't work. They then go to Cirelli, Marner, Cirelli, Hagel. And what was funny is what ended up, icing the tournament is they basically went back to what they had in game 1, except instead of Sam Reinhart, it was Braden Point, which speed-wise is probably a better fit. Mm-hmm. Marner, I always thought, Rick Nash had to become a defensive player in 2010. I always go back to Rick Nash. The guy won the Rocket Richard. We know what he can do. Every player at this tournament can score. All of them. You don't need to lean on Mitch for the offensive load in this tournament. You don't have to. Mm-hmm. So don't. Have him on a shutdown-ish, forecheck-ish,
Cirelli Hagel,
exhausting water bug kind of third line, which is what I wanted from the moment the tournament began. But last night was a reminder. No, I can kind of do that scoring thing too.
Can I just say that I think this is a large reason that people hate the Toronto media, and how dare you try and create this narrative around Mitch Marner for clicks in this 4-game tournament where he scored the OT winner in 1. He was okay, meh, against USA, but there's a 12 other forward or 11 other forwards on the ice. The load
scored 1 goal.
The load of winning the game or losing the game wasn't on Mitch Marner. You're using this man because he's a lightning rod in our fan base for clicks these couple days because there's no other hockey, and you have to create this narrative around he sucks in this sample size where he sets up the championship winner and he scores another one in OT. Yeah. That sucks. If that's what you push the last 4 days of this tournament on whatever show you're doing or whatever podcast or radio thing, how dare you? You're awful.
That's
lazy.
This isn't. I agree, man. This isn't the Leafs. There's no salary cap. There's no league min shut down 4th line penalty kill grinder guys. This is a best on best tournament. Anyone can take over a game. Travis Konechny was a healthy scratch in this game. You could have put him on the first line. He wouldn't have looked out of place in the slightest.
No.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Connor, man.
Kyle holy shitting Connor did not play in this game. He got healthied.